I'm in the process of switching from the Fold 4 to the S23 Ultra and wanted to give you a few first impressions I've had after 5 days of being on the S23 Ultra. First, I had forgotten how many apps have compatibility issues with the Fold phone, such as they don't display and fill the entire screen, or whenever they display on the front screen, sometimes they're cut off or they're clearly not made for the width of screen. It's really nice being back on a phone where all of the apps fit the screen all the time, no matter what. Secondly, fit in the pocket. In some cases, depending on the pants, the S23 Ultra fits better, and in other cases, the Fold 4 fits better. Third, the front screen on the S23 Ultra feels frigging huge after being on the Fold series for the last few years. The S23 feels like a slab whenever I hold it. I can't reach all the way across the screen. I have relatively small hands for a guy. And so what I have is that it's hard to keep my fingers wrapped around one side of the screen while I'm reaching across. On the Fold series, that was never a problem at all. I was always able to reach all the way across the screen to operate it. That was one of the nice things that I really enjoyed about it. Secondly, the Fold inside screen gets very dirty and grimy compared to the screen on the S23. My guess for that is the Fold, once you've used it, you fold it up and you stick it back in your pocket. That inside screen is never really getting cleaned unless you make it a point to clean the screen. Whereas the S23 is more likely going to live in a pocket. And as it lives in a pocket, it's going to rub up against fabric and it's going to naturally get some cleaning action done to rub off things like finger oils and the like. The next thing I've noticed, the Fingerprint Reader, which is under screen on the S23, is quite a bit better than they used to be in the past for a fingerprint reader, but it's still not perfect. The Fold 4 has a fingerprint reader built into the power button, so whenever I turn it on, bam, it unlocks immediately every time. I just wish that Samsung had stuck to power button fingerprint readers. I know that some cases want to cover them up, but the in-screen just isn't optimal, especially with the screen protector. Right now on this one, I have a UV cured screen protector that works fine with the fingerprint reader. It's not absolutely perfect, not as good as having no screen protector, but it works pretty well. I'll put a link in the description below. The last item is battery life. The battery life on the S23 is a beast compared to the Fold series. I owned a Fold 3 and a Fold 4. The last S series, Galaxy series I used that was not folding was a Note series. I think it was a Note 20. And the S23 is now a monster. It never gets hot. It's always got battery. I'm just really impressed. Comparing the screen sizes, the inside screen on the Fold, even though a very large screen, is slightly shorter than the S23 Ultra screen. And if you set it over, you'll notice you have quite a bit of distance on either side. So there is more real estate on the Fold 4 or the Fold 3. But the difference is that this is always accessible screen, which is really nice. I had forgotten how great it is to just have a phone with a giant screen that I could just use all the time or set up on a counter or do something else. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give a like or consider subscribing. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.